BuckeyeHuddle.com. Our Southern Swing continues. We were in Houston yesterday. We're in Dallas, Fort Worth today. Fort Worth specifically right now. North Crowley High School. Henry Fenuku, a big-time offensive lineman here. Ohio State has picked up the interest a lot lately. First of all, Henry, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, by God's grace. Just living.
Been an interesting couple weeks with you in Ohio State, right?
It has been a journey.
Coach Fry came down, watched you work out. You talked to him later, I guess, on the phone.
Yes, sir.
Gave you an offer.
Yeah.
You went up and you visited, unofficial. Just, kind of tell us, I guess, what was your initial reaction, your thoughts when Ohio State offered you, and what that offer meant for you?
I mean, just always to speak about the Buckeyes is just great. Get to even get a taste of trying to be a part of a program that you get developed so great that it could lead you to so many places. To get down there to Ohio State was amazing. Being trophy room, just get to look around some of the players and just the history. You just feel the development. Just you want to be a part of something so great that you just want to be. You just want to set the best for yourself and make the right decision. If you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did anything surprise you about the visit that maybe you weren't expecting? I don't know what your expectations were coming in, but just
my expectation is I really didn't, because I had a bigger view of what I was gonna already see, and just how I was gonna already feel. Just it's all about winning with them. So it's what else could you just expect? I went there, just talked to Coach Day. Coach Fry and his coaching skills was also amazing. Just made everything feel right. Just to be around the surface and just the environment.
How were those conversations with Coach Day, with Coach Fry? What are they telling you at this point? I'm sure, obviously, they wanted to get you up for the official, which we'll talk about in a minute. But, kind of what are they telling you at this point? And how are those first kind of conversations going with those guys?
With Coach Day, it was to really get to know about me. Just we had just so much little amount of time to fit everything in. So he just getting to know me, just finding more about me, and those was whole conversation with Coach Jay, just getting to know my family, just what I got going on. Coach Fry also, we had a lot amount of time. He got to know me, really sat down, talked about ball. We talked a lot, and just really felt the connection with them. Just they're some great folks, just to be around. So it was great.
Did you get to go? Did some of your family get to go up with you on that visit?
No, sir.
So it was just basically you on the last visit?
Yes, sir.
What about the next? So you got the official
visit,
coming.
We're going to get my father and my coach with me to go.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have scheduled your official May 31st.
Yes, sir.
So you're leaving here pretty soon.
Yes,
not this coming weekend, but
Yes,
following weekend.
Yes, sir.
You'll be back in Columbus. What will be important for you about that visit? Are there some things you need to see or ask about that maybe you weren't able to do on the first visit?
Just to even get more into academics, like computer. I want to do computer engineering, so software engineering. So I want to get more into it, and so when I was over there was more questions answered for me around that surface. So I'm pretty confident in education. I'm trusting in it, because how just they speak about it is highly confidential. They got the source for everything. So I was definitely gonna get into it.
How much college football do you watch or have you watched growing up? And is Ohio State a program you knew anything about previously, or is this something that kind of is all pretty new to you at this point?
I mean, I really don't know so much about Ohio State, but I just know about the biggest rival, up in the north is in Michigan, Ohio. It's just like how crazy it gets. Like it's just that game is I was watching those videos, so that's all really how I got to know about the Buckeyes. And there wasn't really that much football for me when I was growing up, so it's like I said, that's the game.
Yeah. So, where else might you go on your official visits here in June? Do you have some other visits set?
I'm going to Missouri on the 7th, and I got Georgia on the 14th, and I got USC on the 21st.
Things are kind of taking off for you. What has that all been like, just getting these offers from around the country? I mean, you're going all over the country here for these officials. Did you expect this would happen at some point? It's been surprising just kind of seeing all this. It's got to be an interesting time for you.
Just really everything just happened by surprise. Nothing was just expected. I mean, just you had the hopes for the game, just like just doing what you love, and just unexpectedly, just God just step in and just do what He said He was gonna do. I mean, it's pretty big for me, so just taking it out and just everything slowly and just trying to get my head around the surface.
No question. So, a lot of guys are taking their officials this summer with the hope of maybe deciding this summer before their season starts. Is that something that you have been thinking about? Are you going to try and decide in July or August, or take more time with it? Have you put any thought into that?
Just making my decision. I'm pretty new to it, so I'm not going to make rush decision. Just while I'm on a visit or anything, that should have been expected. So, what is going to be everything going to be come to conclusion at the end of June. So that's when I'm going to be done all my visits. So then I just feel okay, just check all the boxes with everything. So
kind of sit down with your family after the visit.
Yes, sir.
And kind of discuss where things are at.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. How realistic, I guess, is Ohio State at this point for you, just because it has been something that just kind of developed in the last maybe month or two? It's not something that's been like a year or two in the making. But you seem interested at the same time because you're going up there for a second time in a month. I mean, is that a place you're serious about at this point?
Yes, sir. It's important. To even get the offer, it was amazing because that's a place to develop linemen and really develop the wise in any type of position. So, of course, it's Ohio State is big, and I'm probably top 5, and just is top 5. What's it called? When I went down there, just showed me what going to benefit me in the future and benefit my family. So, yes, it's pretty big.
Is everyone recruiting you to play guard at this point?
Yes, sir. I'm viewed as an interior guy, so I'm getting viewed as both center and guard at the same time.
Okay. Has Ohio State said center or guard, or just
guard?
Guard.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
And just the last thing here, what type of player are you? And for people just getting to know you, what will a school eventually be getting in Henry Fenuku? What type of player in person?
Just a kid who just love power plays, and just let you crash out. Just when it's time, just open up a gap, and it's time to just open up for a drive. I'm gonna be there, just mentally tough and just there for the court, there for the team. Really, just won't let nobody down. Just really to dominate every time.
All right. Sounds good, Henry. We appreciate your time, man. It's been fun kind of learning about you and finding out, I guess, you'll be up at Ohio State here in 2 weeks. So good luck on your officials, and thanks for making the time and doing this.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.